Weed is for losers, man. Put it down. Let me say it again, because I know it hit you in the chest just like that blunt be hitting you in the chest. Listen, bro. And it's coming from me. Weed is for losers, bro. But not in the way that you think, man. Let me go ahead and elaborate on that a bit. I have a post, right, by this creator that I follow. His name is Hamza. Shout out to him. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Hamza, right? But he made a post about this exact topic, and this is where I got, you know what I'm saying, the creative spark from to make this video. It literally says, weed is for losers. Shout out to him. Y'all go follow him on IG if y'all want to, man. Cult Leader Hamza. Cult Leader Hamza. That's such a crazy name to be promoting to anybody to follow, but his message is his message, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, weed is for losers, right? He says, weed brings you to a 7 out of 10. When you have a shitty life, smoking weed makes you high and brings you to a 7 out of 10 enjoyment, approximately. But when your life is already an 8 or 9 or a 10 out of 10, then when you smoke weed, you literally just go down to a 7 out of 10. That's why when you have a genuinely happy life, it's so hard to enjoy things like getting high, because you literally feel better being sober. Make your sober baseline a 10 out of 10 and you'll naturally reduce all intake of drugs and bad habits without even trying. This is the zero discipline way to quit weed. All other strategies personally have failed for me. And he made a couple more posts. It's like a slideshow. If y'all want to go read the rest, then y'all can read the rest. But I want to go ahead and give y'all my take on it. I personally feel like weed is for losers as well, right? And I can only comment on this from my personal story. As y'all know, like if y'all watch the channel frequently, like I tell y'all this a lot, I recently quit weed completely. And I feel like one of the main problems that I had when I was smoking consistently is that it just made me lazy, right? And it makes you accept the position that you're in, right? It's like weed completely numbs your idea of urgency, right? It completely numbs that drive that you had. You know, we all had that like drive when we were a kid. Like, oh yeah, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be this, I want to be that. And, you know, all throughout maybe middle school, high school, you were so determined that you were going to get there, right? We just, once you get to a certain point with smoking, it mellows you out to the point where you just don't even care anymore. You're content with where you're at. Even if you're not where you want to be, you're content with sitting on the couch. And I know a lot of y'all is gonna watch this too, and y'all probably still smoke. Y'all gonna be like, bro, that's just you, bro. I'm so productive on weed, bro. I can still get shit done, nigga. You coping, bro. I'm gonna be 1000% real, bro. Like the amount of weed I used to smoke, bro. Like it ain't no shit you could tell me about no weed. Like it ain't nothing you could tell me about smoking as I like. I'm telling you right now, like I used to smoke so much, bro. I've smoked so many different types of strands. So like, yeah, Za, gas, like regular OG, like, feel me, regular shit, weak shit. Like, bro, I done smoked it all. I've experienced so many different types of high, and it's all at its core the same thing. You feel me? Like, you may be able to be slightly productive on that weed. Yeah, that's cool. So was I. I was slightly productive, but on and off. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't consistent with it. And you know what I'm saying? I can only give you guys my story, but I've seen it with so many other people too. You feel me? My question to you right now, if you're coping and saying, oh, that's just you, unproductive, right? Because that's one of the main pushbacks niggas get when they tell you to stop smoking. My question to you is, yes, you are still productive, quote unquote. Whatever your version of productive looks like, you may really be productive. But even if you are, do you understand the level of productivity you could unlock if you were sober? Like, answer that, man. Like, okay, you're doing this, you're going to work, you're still working. Okay, cool. You might have some business you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, do, and you're doing this. You're put say it's YouTube. You're posting this many videos a day. You're posting this many videos a week. You're posting this many videos a month, right? And you're still smoking, and that's fine. Do you realize that you could probably double your output just by putting the Zod down? Let alone all of the health benefits that come with it, let alone all of the money you'd save by putting that shit down. Like, come on, bro. Like, I was spending like $450 a month, bro, almost $500 a month on the gas back then. Like, I've since stacked so much cheese, so much chicken since then, just putting that shit down, because it's like, it's really just burning a hole in your pocket. Like, do you realize how much further, how much more productive you could be if you were sober? Do you realize how much more money you could have in your pocket if you were sober? Do you realize how much, like, problems would just go away if you were sober at all times? Like, I don't think y'all understand, sobriety is a superpower, bro. Sobriety is genuinely a superpower. And so many people take it for granted because they've been smoking for so long that it blinds them, right? And I'm here to tell you, bro, that you're coping. Genuinely, like, it makes you complacent. It makes you happy and content with your situation. It makes you content with sitting on the couch all damn day and not doing nothing, right? Let alone everything else that comes with it. Like, you feel me? People that don't smoke, they can see it on you. You may think you clean it up so well, but I guarantee you, once you step on the other side again and you stop, you're going to realize, like, damn, like, I thought I was cleaning up. So is that what it looks like? Is that what it smelled like when I would come around? Is that what it, that, ooh, like, and nigga, I used to have the best hygiene. Like, I'm talking about, I'd shower, brush my teeth, spray the cologne, do the whole nine, you feel me? Like, I made sure that I was cool. But at the end of the day, like, from a sober mind, you can always tell, right? You can always tell when somebody smokes. You can always tell when someone is smoked out. Like, now, I also want to say, you feel me, I'd have to play devil's advocate. Anything in moderation is acceptable to a certain extent. If you're going to smoke and you only smoke after work, after you completely finished everything at your job today, you went to your 9 to 5. If you only smoke after you went to your 9 to 5, after you did your 5 to 9, right, and you got everything done for the day, then who am I? More power to you. But I still feel like you could be a bit more productive and save some money while you at it. I definitely do. You feel me? Moderation is the key for anything in life. If you only smoking once a week, once every 2 weeks, you feel me? All right, cool, bro. Like, do you once a month, only on special occasions. There's some people I know that only smoke on special occasions. You feel me? And when I said I completely quit, I have completely quit. I haven't smoked since I quit at all. Like, I'm cold turkey right now. 0. But that's not to say, like, when I get to where I want to be, I'm making millions. Like, I wouldn't smoke maybe on a special occasion. Like, maybe. But then after that, I'd get right back to it. Like, I'd get right back to it. I'd stop smoking. It's not going to be a consistent thing, right? And I feel like without the moderation, you lose sight of how big of an issue it actually is. And yeah, you guys, I don't know. I just feel like you can be so much further ahead if you just put that shit down. Trust me, from someone, like, if there's anyone who can preach this message to you and push this message to you, I'm one of the best people to do it, because I genuinely was there. I was you. Well, I don't know if I was you, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all niggas is crazy smoked out. I'm talking about, but I always knew I could give it up, right? And I did. I fully gave it up, and this is just, you know what I'm saying, another time I'm proving it to myself that everything I said was true and that I could give it up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like weed makes you a loser, man. I feel like it makes you complacent, and I genuinely feel like if you're going to smoke it, two rules. Promise me 2 things. You'll do it in moderation, right? Once a week at max, once every 2 weeks, once a month, only on special occasions. Do it in moderation, right? And also promise me that you're where you want to be. So I'll close the video out like that. I open it up saying weed is for losers. Weed is truly for winners. If you want to smoke, it is for winners only. Once you are where you want to be, man, like, bro, get that shit up for a year, 2 years, and just lock the fuck in. If you really feel like you have to smoke and you can't give it up completely like I did, like, you know what I'm saying? Lock in for a year, lock in for 2 years, and see how far you get. And then when you where you want to be, man, do your own thing. You feel me? More power to you. But as of right now, man, I'm of the opinion that weed is for losers, but weed in a way is also only supposed to be for winners. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I gotta say, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Put that damn blunt down, man, and go do some push-ups. Put that damn blunt down, go pick up a book. Put that damn blunt down and go spend time with your kids. Put that damn blunt down and go make you some motherfucking chicken, cheese, cheddar, moolah, something, nigga. Make you some money, man, because life will pass you by if you let it. And that's all I gotta say. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm see you in the next one.